and another Thursday Night Football as Kamazotz returns along with the Eggers' Ben Richards. We got a great rivalry here this week in Week 7. We're talking the Polythesis Alliance taking on them Schwarzen Eggers. Ryan Cox versus Billy DeVore. And speaking of DeVores, it's the Raj here flying solo tonight. It's going to be a great contest. Ryan Cox was making fun of me for not really knowing the lore of the Polythesis Alliance. I do know they're a Shin Megami Tensei team. I've not played that game, but hey, since it's coming to the Switch, maybe I'll check it out. But right now, I was going to try checking them out, but they start at the 9-yard line, unfortunately. So the Penis Cherry Mara is going to have a lot to work with. Oh, the fake, almost a safety, but luckily the demon, or the God Slayer, Nagasaki, was able to get it out of bounds there. Ooh, and Mara not getting far there and bringing up a 3rd and 11. So let's see here. The Eggers got their first victory last week when they beat the Amazing Racists. Ryan Cox's alliance is currently 3-2, while the Amazing Racists are 3-3, and the Polythesis, or the Eggers, are 1-4. So the Eggers are really needing to step up their game here tonight. Wharton returning as, oh my gosh, he fumbled right into the middle of the field. The Alliance's Snake Pendragon, dragging the returner to about the 30-yard line. What a pickup for the Alliance. Shattering them eggs, cracking them. Not even getting to see Ben Richards on the field yet. Wow! Did you see that? John Matrix just matrixed his way right in there. He just threw that offensive lineman, went right straight for the quarterback. Look at these Eggers. They are on fire today. Call them omelets because they are cooking. That's copyright joke, Raj. Right to the penis. Oh, the fake. The flea flicker, the Tower of Doom, the Statue of Liberty, and overthrown. All that hoopla just to try a field goal. But hey, 3 points is better than none. But this is a hell of a field goal. It's 52 yards. Wow! Ooh, the blocked field goal by the Eggers, who are just... The defense is just cooking. Benedict, another egg. So unfortunately, the offense has to... Actually, this is the first time the Eggers offense has been on the field. The defense has done pretty much all the work up to this point. To Ben Richards, and boy, has he been missed. Look at him, his first play back. Touchdown. You know, if he can keep running plays like that and get into the end zone before getting tackled, he might not get injured this game, which will be very impressive for the running man who seems to be out with an injury each week. But Billy DeVore demands that he participates in the running man when TFO games aren't going on, so it's got to be a hell of a body workout for that man. He's got to be aching and paining all day long. So the returning Kamazotz there, returning. Try to say that, because I just did. There's still plenty of time. It's a minute 40-ish into the first. Oh, look at... Oh, come on, Nagasaki. Not a passer. The Godslayer really needed to fling that ball. He had an open guy. The Eggers, another Statue of Liberty play. Ooh, got it off just in time. Mara's open, but another overthrow. Godslayer looking in horrible condition today. He just does not look like the quarterback we've come to expect. Oh, I thought it was going to be another Statue of Liberty, but Mara decides to keep it. And another 4-and-out for the Alliance. The Eggers really cashing in a ticket here on their number. Oh, man. They are just putting so much pressure on the Alliance, who is a typical heavy pass team, and they just can't get enough time to give their quarterback, the Godslayer, enough to be throwing touchdowns. On the other hand here, the combination of Ben Richards being back and the defense of the Eggers is seeming like magic right now for the Eggers, who have only won one game against divisional rival, the Amazing Racists. So a victory here would mean at least they beat both their divisional rivals, which is great. That'll put them right back into the conversation. Richards with the ball gets the first and more, something the Alliance has had a hard time doing today. I rushed in. They must have heard me. They need. I don't know what the Alliance has got to do here, man. They really need to hold Richards. There's another run by Richards. You know that's primarily who's getting the ball. Oh, he fumbled it, but luckily, an Arnold Schwarzenegger type person fell onto the ball, and the Eggers still gained possession. Another rush. Oh, the tyrant Beelzebub. I know who Beelzebub is. He's got all them flies around him. He's like a dead corpse. Actually, I believe in Megami Tensei, he is a big-ass fly. I remember seeing him. I wonder if he lands on his enemies and then just, like, pukes on them and then eats up the puke. That's TFO, baby. Na-na-na-shi. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. The Terminator coming in there. You won't be back. And he's back, but, I mean... Another Statue of Liberty play, but wow, Julius Benedict, nobody was guarding him. He just flung himself right through the center of the field like a trident or a spear, and oh, this is not good. Oh, luckily Mara is able to get out of the end zone, actually gain some yards. That looked like Safety City, USA, but luckily Mara took that private jet out of there. That private jet is a penis chariot. Wharton returning. My mama used to watch Wharton. He's the judge, right? Judge Wharton. That's a Wapner joke. People need to start laughing a little more. But Wharton with a great return there, bringing him into the red zone. Jack Slater doing what he does best, handing off to Richards, who's humping a defender there and takes down by 2. They are looking, they're knocking on that door, but oh, Richards caught there right as he was trying to make the break. The defender came in there with a hand and was able to get him down. Slater now going to the pass. He's got an open, oh man, taking way long. He flings it to the middle. Oh, but incomplete. 4th and 9, so they're going to have to settle for a field goal. I mean, the Eggers offense did score a touchdown earlier, which is nice, but their offense is kind of stalling out now. It looks like the Alliance is putting Ben Richards on notice. Caldor, that's my dude right there. That's my dude. Caldor messed something up. You know what I'm saying? Kamazot's returning after being injured and returning to football. So 1-6 left in the half. Mara taking the ball. Ooh, oh, what a popcorn there. There we go. They need a little bit of a spark. The Alliance has really had a hard time this game, and they need a spark to get that fire burning, get that soul moving. Is it gonna be another Statue of Liberty? It is. Nobody open, but he's gonna fling it to Mara anyway. I think that's part of the problem too. Mara is so amazing that I don't know if the rest of this Alliance knows what to do. Oh, and he got, wow, Langston with the catch. Oh, and the time's about to expire, but he will! Touchdown! That is impressive! Up to this point in TFO history, the most interceptions returned for touchdown has always been 1 in a season. And that man right there just got 1. So you know, oh, wow! And I just don't know oh my God! Thank God for halftime. Everything that happened there at the end. I mean, the defense of the Eggers is really looking solid here. Their offense is starting to stall a little bit. When Ben Richards can get a little bit of green in front of him, he's sprinting. The Alliance, on the other hand, other than Mara, I haven't really seen any greatness. Beelzebub getting a nice sack earlier. They did cause a fumble, 2 fumbles actually, but one was recovered by the Eggers. So the Alliance really needs to pick it up. Slater with Richards in the middle. What a jump! The running man. Oh, wow, there we go. Look at that. I told you. I said, Ben Richards, if they give him green in front of him, he's going to take advantage of it. That's why he gets paid the green. Jack Slater knows it. That's why instead of handing off the ball, he threw the ball to him. Because you just might as, instead of the Schwarzen Eggers, you might as well call this the Ben Richards show. And like I said earlier, if he keeps running in them touchdowns, they ain't going to injure him. Man needs to keep running, and this might be a shutout runaway. We're talking last place in the division taking on first place in the division, and the last place in the division making the first place in the division look like a fool. Look like a fool. Nanashi Oh, what a catch there by Jack, getting a little bit of yardage. They need to start moving them chains. They're down by 4 scores. And this isn't 7 years ago. Oh, John Matrix diving in there. He has been a hell of a man today. Hell of a man every day. John, wow. Give him another one. Why not? And now they got to punt it again. The Alliance, a punting machine today. The punter, Jack. I think that's Frost Jack, or Fairy Jack, or Harry Jack, or Scary Jack. But it's one of the Atlas Jacks. Well, the Ben Richards show is about to commence again. Up by 23 points. Oh, man, that handoff there, that one, the second one, doesn't look like it's been working really good for them today. The Alliance has really had that one covered. Another handoff to Richards, but again, the Alliance, they're learning the game plan here of the Eggers. They know Richards is most likely getting the ball. Oh, it's a fake out. Slater keeping the ball. The defender, oh, the Spirit Legion. I am Legion. It's like that ball of humanity. When that ball of humanity comes at you, you got no choice but to get sacked. And for a change here, the Eggers having to kick it off. Kamazot's to the 20, and, I mean, there's 2 minutes left in the third. They are down by 4 scores, but if Nanashi can get a good pass off, there we go, look at that. As I'm speaking, Fornis, the Fornicator, getting it to about the 50. They need more quick plays like that. They need more streaks where people are open. They need more. There we go, that's a good pass to Fornis again. Fornis really coming out of his shell here in this third quarter. Man, that cornerback, he was rushing back there, wasn't he? Nanashi, fake handoff to the Penis Chariot. There's the pass to Jack. Gets the first, drags down, minute left in the quarter. Slowly but surely, they're making their way towards that end zone. Is it the Statue of Liberty? It is. It's the Statue of Liberty play. Oh, but Nanashi takes the sack by Howard Langston. I mean, I think that might have been a smart move because it didn't seem like any of the receivers were open. And as a passing team, going back a little further works a bit. And of course, they take that away from me as they make Mara run it for 3rd and 20. Really looked like the Alliance was going to get a touchdown here, and the Eggers are really looking to prevent that. Oh, look, and the help with that is Julius Benedict. And now the field goal attempt to actually put the Alliance on the board. Can they? Will they? Oh, wow. Billy DeVore cheers as the Alliance still is scoreless. Slater handing off to Ben Richards, some fancy footwork to end the third quarter. One last call for alcohol, friends. One more quarter, 5 minutes left. 3rd and 5. The Eggers really playing it kind of safe here. Oh man, he got through the middle, threw it away. Good pass there. 4th and 5, they're going to punt it. There's plenty of time on the clock, but the Eggers are going to put some reliance on their defense, who has really shown up today. Really putting the Alliance, who's one of the top offenses in TFO, on notice. So let's see what can happen here. Nanashi needs a miracle. He needs to slay a god right now. Oh, wow. Julius Benedict. I just might as well have a record player here to repeat that name. That and John Matrix, because those guys are not playing around. Oh, what a quick pass to Jack, but not even enough to get the first. 3rd and 3. They're definitely going to go for it on 4th down now that we're in the 4th quarter. Mara getting the first. Mara seems like Mara and Fornis. Those are the ones you need to get the ball to. Now she's taking it back. Under pressure again. Has to throw it away fast. That Egger defense, they look stellar today. Their conditioning is quite great for this game. Oh, and the Benedict! Sneaking in. Diving through. Nanashi just picking the grass out of his helmet. Oh, and John Matrix wanted some love. 4th and 25. Oh my gosh, it's about garbage point time coming up here. And another rush, another sack for John Matrix. I want someone to tell me how many sacks have happened today, because I'll tell you what, this Egger defense just is humiliating the Alliance. And why not? Ben Richard for another touchdown. What a return he's had today. You can't injure the man if you can't tackle the man. And Ben Richards, well, I won't say he looks in excellent condition, but he definitely looks in a better condition than injured. 0-30. This is a humiliation. An embarrassment, as my friend Byrne would say. 1st and 10. Nanashi really needs some magic here. Maybe he needs to sacrifice a demon soul. Julius Benedict is that demon, and he is slaying Nanashi. They're a video game. They need to hit reset. Oh my gosh, the Statue of Liberty play. Jericho Kane? Jericho Kane getting in there for some garbage point. Look, they're not even trying the onside kick now. The Alliance is done. They are one of the best TFO teams. And the Eggers have just waltzed in here. And I guess this is what you'd call tech mode. They didn't get anyone injured or anything, but they definitely look embarrassed. And oh my god, Ben Richards showing some skill moves off. Can he get another one? Wow. Why not? Can't injure the man if he keeps scoring touchdowns. Impressive. Billy DeVore, you deserve this. DeVore is an honor, is a privilege among men that are DeVore. Other people can't understand our excellence, our greatness. And though I have no idea how we're related or if we're related, I will call you cousin, I will call you brother, and it looks like tonight I will call you Victor. But there's 2 minutes left. Anything can happen in TFO. 39 points. And another rush. Ooh, they're lucky they got tackled there because it looked like they were going to continue that Statue of Liberty play, and that could have only spelt disaster. This whole game is unfortunately just unraveled in front of... Wow, what a pitch by Mara. Mara has been a shining spot here. Oh my gosh, see, look at that. Just amazing. Why they are not getting the ball to Mara more? I know they went more passing this year, and I don't really understand why. Mara had a great 2016, I felt. And now Mara is a shell of a penis. Benedict Julius is just embarrassing the Godslayer. I don't even know if I can call him Godslayer anymore. Today he was a turf slayer. I don't know. I'm just making up shit now because it is just the action on the field. Mark Kaminsky is even getting in on it. 4th and 24. More garbage time points look like they're going to be coming up here in favor of them Eggers. Can Mara get a first? Nope. Drag down. Now the Eggers are going to go back out there with 28 seconds left. 28 seconds isn't a huge amount of time, but it is enough time to wreak some havoc. And do you think they really want to be handing it off to Richards here? I like Richards and all. Yeah, go for the pass. And another rush. Oh, but luckily the defense held. And Kimball is not a tumor. I've been waiting all night to say that. And 39-0 Eggers with an impressive Thursday night football. Nanashi threw an interception. The numbers really look similar. I guess what you'd say is real difference here is the Alliance had 6 first downs, but couldn't score a point. They have the same about yards. So that means special teams and defense really played a huge game here today. Just a great... The Eggers now with 2 victories. And the Alliance is now tied with the All-American Racists. No, the Amazing Racists. The Amazing Racists, 3-3. So that only puts the Eggers 1 game down. Don't count these eggs out. They ain't scrambled yet, baby. This was good. We should do this again. I like this. This was fun. And see you next Tecmo.